All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We're excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. We already know what it is. No hype needed. No hype needed. And so we're excited to be able to offer, our members, some exquisite perks. You see, to be able to dig down in the treasure chest of wisdom. I mean, we got these, we got these 5 live streams that's coming up, and I'm so glad to be able to offer it to our members. You see, they're gonna be sitting back watching that 5, and you should too. And so what all you have to do is go in there, and you'll see in the video description in the chat room, you'll see a join link. Click that link, you'll get a video introduction, give you the rundown on the membership. Look over the membership if you like, then become a member. If you don't, we still appreciate you over here at Sarah Soon Seti's YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to grow. That's right. We got some 5 live streams coming up. That's right. Sunday, the 18th is going down when Egypt ruled the earth. We got to come with it. It's time. We got to continue to lay down, the information of our peoples. You see what I'm saying? And so, Sunday, June 18th is going down when Egypt ruled the earth. You should be in the house. And that following Sunday, creatures from the Caucasus, end game, prophecy fulfillment. Both of them you come in, you're going to get your soul rocked. Please believe it. General Seti .ticketleap.com, Seti keep it leaping on Ticket Leap. You see, keep it leaping on Ticket Leap. And so all you have to do is go over there to generalseti.ticketleap.com, and you'll see all the live streams that are in queue. If you're not a member, you can just outright, get your ticket, not a problem. If you are a member, if you're in the 3rd and 4th tier, you have access. You'll see it on June 18th. Nah, if you're at the highest tier, you get to see both of them, because both of them gonna be fire. You see, both of them gonna be fire. Creatures from the Caucasus, end game, prophecy fulfillment. We got to, and believe me, this one right here is gonna be the mega opus. Not only dealing with the making of the white man, but how to ultimately, you see, bring this Western world to a screeching halt. You see, and that's what it's really about. That's what the information is about. So click down Ticket Leap. You get on over there. I may have put it in there. Matter of fact, I didn't put it in the video description, but that's all right. I could grab it right quick. It's not a problem. But get on over there. You'll get access to all the live streams that's on deck. Okay. Let me drop it on in there. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. And so there you go, family. And so you check it out. Get on over there, click that link, begin to think. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, and hoodies. And man, we got some fire for you. We got some fire for you. Let me show you. We got the lady tank tops on deck. You see, we didn't have them last time, but we got them on deck for the family. Of course, we got some super fly t-shirts. for the kings and queens. We got the children, man. We got a boatload of new children t-shirts up there. Check them out. Yeah, we got the RBG Junior up there for real. We got that RBG Junior, so you got to go on up there and check it out. And some of y'all want to sip you get up in the morning, you want to sip Black Power. That's right. You want to sip Black Power. So we make sure we keep your psyche together with all the imageries of Africa that you know and love. We got to have our symbols, our energy. You know, it empowers us in everything that we do. And I know how, when you look at Egypt, it's all about images. Images is power. You see, it's frequency. You understand what I'm saying? So we want to make sure we stand on task with that. We also got tote bags, and of course, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies. We got you, family. KingSeti.com. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, over 1,000 videos on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, advanced African academics, developing the Black nation one lesson at a time, highlighting the complete ancient Egyptian studies, deep instructions on the Egyptian mystery system and its global subordinate system, dynastic Egypt, temple studies, pyramidology, and the sacred deities. And so, you rocking with the best. You see, that's what I say, and I say it again and again and again because it's true. So get on over there to GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. Check out these 1,000. Or you can look, you can go over it. Just take a glance, and I guarantee you want to be down. General SETI popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream. Too hot to handle on YouTube or any other tube. We just dropped Champellion and the false teachings of the Medunet of round one. Part one is going up to 12 classes. Part two is tomorrow. Part one is classic. And I told myself I'm gonna give each one is gonna be more powerful than the one before it. So goddamn it, when we get to 12, goddamn it, the internet gonna be on fire. And so if you didn't see the sacred Black art of alchemy, the divinity of Blackness codified in language, it's on Patreon. It's also on the membership of Sarah Soon said to get over there, check it out, family. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube pages, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Okay? And that's real. Don't want to do it. I want you on the team. Don't play yourself. All right. Egyptian government bans Dutch museum and archaeologists who show Beyonce and Rihanna as Queen Nefertiti. They ain't do shit when Elizabeth Taylor played Cleopatra. They ain't said shit. Yeah, you Brenner and all them motherfuckers over there. They ain't said a goddamn thing because they Caucasoids. They're but Caucasoid too, and that's why he ain't got no problems with that. You see, he ain't got no problems with that. Let me tell y'all what it boils down to. See, because really, when you're dealing with Cleopatra, you dealing with Nefertiti, you dealing with two of the most unlegitimate. You see, they delegitimate. You see what I'm saying? They are when you talk about the great queens of ancient Egypt, they have no legitimacy. You see, they have no legitimacy. You dealing with Cleopatra being you know, Ross. Ross, what is you talking about, Ross? Break that down to me, because you say you understand being disrespectful. No, break that down for me. Break that down for me. What you mean when you say that? You know what I'm saying? Because I want to meet you. I want to meet you halfway. You see, I want to meet you halfway. I'm trying to meet you halfway. And we just getting started. And so, I want to meet you. So meet me halfway. Break that down for me. No, Ross. That don't mean that. That don't mean that, nah. No. We saying being disrespectful. I encourage, I love debate now. I just wanted to, no, it ain't like that, Ross. No, You could have your opinion. That ain't what I'm saying. You know how people get on this goddamn internet. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. I love for you want to be on the other side of me. Go right on ahead. Go ahead. Shit. Hey, my moderators be ready to get in. I be like, leave his ass in here. No. Leave him to me. I got his ass. You see, so don't ever think that I would just. But if you out of order now, you got to be in order now. God damn it, that's just that. You're not gonna come and be disorderly now. You come, you can be disagreeable. That ain't no problem. You can be respectfully disagreeable. That's not a problem. But when you get out of pocket, your ass is up out of here. I don't give a goddamn. Nah, shit, that ain't got nothing to do with being or disagreeing with somebody. But anyway, let me move on. Egyptian government bans Dutch music. And so again, we dealing with two of the queens that wasn't even legitimate. Let's just deal with it. Let's just deal with it. Akhenaten and Nefertiti, two rogue, nothing but rogues. Okay, y'all want me to go in, and so they really know that's them. And that ain't even them. You understand what I'm saying? They know that fake ass bus that's behind me don't look like nothing like Nefertiti look up on the walls. Look at what Nefertiti looked like up on the walls, and look at that damn bus. Look at the children of Akhenaten with the long, elongated head, and you understand. And look at that woman; they dark, big lip. You understand? Akhenaten children. She know goddamn well ain't nothing that can, nothing looking like those African children could come out of something that looked like that bus behind us. You see what I'm saying? So we just got to deal with that. They know that shit is fake right there. You see, they know that shit is fake, and they know that Nefertiti rule was delegitimate. You see, it was unlegitimate. You can't use that, because when you go to the king's list at Abydos, you see, I don't care who played. See, you know what I'm saying? Cleopatra either. You see, they didn't have no goddamn power. You gonna put some queens up there, go get almost Nefertari. You see what I'm saying? Let's get T. You see, let's get them, let's get them queens that welded and had far more power. You see, had far more power than either one of them. Nefertari, the wife, Queen of Ramesses the second. You see, had far more power. You understand what I'm saying? Than any of them. You can't even find goddamn Nefertiti. When you go when you talk about Nefertari, You see what I'm saying? Ramesses made sure that she had temples and tombs all over Egypt. You see, had temples, and when you go into the Egyptian museum, you see, when you in Cairo, soon as you walk in, and you look down at the end of the hallway, you see this large statue of Amenhotep the third and Queen T. You see what I'm saying? So you see them queens have far more power than Nefertiti. And matter of fact, Akhenaten and Akhenaten and Nefertiti had to flee. They had to flee. They couldn't even be in the main centers of ancient Egypt. They had to go and build them some goddamn city out there in the desert some damn where, away from the main center, because the people, disliked them because they were closing down a lot of the ancient worship, Amen and Mut. You see what I'm saying? They were closing down a lot and trying to, you see, because the priesthood of Amen had become so strong, many people believe it was even stronger than the office of Pharaoh. And so, but this was the worship of the people. Yeah, Amenemhat, this was the worship of the people. Even his daughter, Amenemhat, Sobek Neferu. Sobek Neferu, his daughter. You see, she wielded a lot of power. You see what I'm saying? She was the first, quote unquote, I don't know if she chose Pharaoh. Now, if she did, I don't, if once they do that, I don't know. I know one thing, my spiritual father, Ramesses, he didn't even put Hatshepsut on, because you're not a king. You see what I'm saying? So any type of, and you going off, because it was, that office of Pharaoh was like God. You see what I'm saying? And so some, and that don't mean that the black woman ain't God, because she is God. But some of them queens crossed that line, and they tried to take the office of Pharaoh. Hatshepsut was one of them. She put on the postie, the beard and all that shit, and Seti didn't put on the king's list. So that, something about that, that after Amenhotep III, and no, even before Amenhotep III, shit, even with Hatshepsut, and they were doing some crazy shit. I got to say that. Now, that don't take from the fact that Hatshepsut laid down, as far as architecture, and the Egypt prospered under her rule, no doubt about it. But that one aspect of her trying to claim Pharaoh, that cost her dearly. You understand what I'm saying? And the pharaohs such as Ramesses, and they didn't acknowledge her. But they didn't acknowledge Akhenaten. They did not acknowledge Nefertiti. All of that crazy shit. You going off the path, and you doing some outlandish shit, because once you get to wearing, they're just like a man. You don't wear no woman's clothing. And that and no different than a woman wearing a man clothing. And so the fact that she went to wearing men clothing and shit, and this, that, and the third, even now today, people ask the question, well, was she, even though she, is the proof was she wasn't. She had children. She had a man. Senmut was her lover. That's who she had her daughter by. Senmut. You know what I'm saying? But she took the position of Pharaoh. And so, but even then, when you look at her accomplishments, she was one of the greatest, and I refer to her as a queen. She was one of the, the greatest queens of all time. Arguably, the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Because the other queens was, they was, the king was it was ruling. You see, in this instant, Hatshepsut had taken the primary position. So she done things all over with temples and obelisks, and she added on to the temple of Waset Asut for those who are Karnak, for those who she added much on to that temple, obelisks and so on and so forth. Her funerary temple, she went to Punt. You see what I'm saying? So she had far more, she did far more greater things. She did far more greater things than Nefertiti. You can't even say because she didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Or Cleopatra. Now Cleopatra, but when you got to think when the Ptolemies was in power, it was African architects that were building them temples. You see, there was African architects was building them temples, and so there was some temples where you seen, that they were built under the Ptolemies. I know Cleopatra was in the back of Dendera. You can see some of the regalia of Cleopatra back there, and if you go into the back of Dendera, Heru, you can see Cleopatra back there. But that ain't got nothing to do with her. Shit, the Africans was the architects was the ones that put that there. You see what I'm saying? And so, she ain't got nothing to do with that. You see? And so, and so this is the problem. Let they don't want the ones that they know that they created, they know they fake. They consider that to be, that's them. They know. They say, why the fuck is they trying to claim them? And they know they fake. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So they, what they need to be doing is highlighting them other queens that had a far more greater influence than either one of them. Says Dutch Museum and says archaeologists have been banned from carrying out excavations at a key Egyptian site over exhibition exploring the influence of ancient Egypt on Black musicians. You see, so the National Museums of Antiquities in Leiden said Egyptian authorities had accused it of falsifying history through its showcase of works by artists including Beyonce, Nas, and Miles Davis. It called the argument unfounded and expressed disappointment at the ban. Egyptian officials have not commented. See, they mad because they know that, that shit, the gig is up. The gig is up. Y'all ain't got no more opportunity for y'all to be goddamn trying to steal. People know the truth. You see, and the thing is, they act like the damn documentation is not there, but the documentation been there. They act like, and you didn't have scholars, from the, even the ones they call, Champagne, the very founders had already said that they was African. So what the fuck? They act like we making the shit up today. Like we don't have the documentation. So they the ones that, they've been knew the references. They've been knew the documentation. Don't try to just say we just pulling it out of nowhere. But last month, media reported that the exhibition had angered a local antiquities expert who said it supported Afrocentric theory. Okay, the event prompted an Egyptian MP to ask the government what it was doing to confront the distortion of Egyptian civilization. The museum also said that it had received comments via social media that were racist or offensive in nature since the exhibition opened. Okay, the dispute comes only weeks after Egyptian authorities condemned a new Netflix docudrama series depicting Queen Cleopatra as a Black African as a falsification of history. Okay, the antiquities minister insisted that Cleopatra had Hellenistic Greek features, including light skin. Okay. The exhibition at the National Museum of Antiquities entitled Kemet, Egypt and Hip Hop, Jazz, Soul, and Funk aims to demonstrate how ancient Egypt and Nubia have been an undeniable source of inspiration for musicians of African descent for over 70 years. You see, the artists have embraced the ancient cultures and employed the associated motifs as symbols of resistance, empowerment, and spiritual healing, it said. It features photographs and music videos showing how Beyonce and Rihanna had both appeared as Queen Nefertiti, a modern sculpture of Nas based on the famous gold mask of King Tutankhamun, several of Sun Ra's Egyptian-inspired costumes, and songs by artists ranging from Nina Simone, Fela Kuti to Erykah Badu and Lauryn Hill. The exhibition also looks at what scientific research has revealed about ancient Egypt and Nubia and discuss how they have been studied from Eurocentric and Afrocentric perspective. The RMO said in a statement on Wednesday that it was disappointed to be informed in a recent email from a senior Egyptian antiquities official that it was no longer allowed to excavate at the Saqqara necropolis near Cairo after almost 50 years of work there. The Egyptian authorities have every right to terminate a permit for an excavation. After all, it is their land and their heritage. Blah. Yeah, okay, that's where you fucked up. However, the museum considers the underlying argument for this decision incorrect. It added the Egyptian authorities concluded that our current exhibition is about falsifying the ancient Egyptian history. The political argument is used to express the dissatisfaction with the exhibition and to ban our excavation. The RMO also expressed surprise that the argument was being made by people who had not actually seen the exhibition. You see, okay. And so they didn't put their ass out of there because, and that's how they gonna act. You see, that's how they gonna act. They can't debate. You see, come on and have the debate. I told that motherfucker, whenever he ready, Hawass, man, listen here. That mother, you'll never see him again. You see what I'm saying? I intend on putting all type of body work on me. You know what I'm saying? That'll be that's what I need. You see, that's what I need. And so, again, insignificant. Those are insignificant pharaoh queens. They ain't even legitimate queens. They ain't even got no legitimacy. Neither one of them. You see what I'm saying? So real talk, they can have them motherfuckers. Real talk. But family, let's move on. Let's move on. The story continues. You see, the story continues. The fight continues. All right, family, we got two more. Don't you go nowhere. This is General Sarah Sunsetti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on them wicked ass beats daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.